They say genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, as we can see in this next clip. This is Daisuke Mimura's attempt to do the most jumps over a rope in 1 minute.
When I saw this dude, I wasn't fooled at all. This isn't even a human. This is a human head on a cyborg body.
In 1 minute, he is doing 348 skips. That's more than 5 skips per second. That means the rope is moving at 100 kilometers per hour, or about 60 miles an hour.
It's so quick you can't even see the rope. So how does he go so fast?
When we think about traditional skipping, we're jumping with both feet at a time. We are using up a lot of energy. However, this guy is trying to conserve energy while just going very, very quickly. So if you'll notice, he's alternating feet, and he's also keeping his trunk and his head and shoulders really still. So this is allowing him to achieve a much greater speed.
Surely it can't be all technique. Does he have superhuman muscles too?
Everybody has a combination of 2 kinds of muscle fibers, fast twitch fibers and slow twitch fibers.
Slow twitch muscle fibers are more for endurance, and fast twitch are more for sprinting.
The proportion of fibers that you have is largely dictated by genetics. So we think that this guy's probably got a high proportion of fast twitch muscle fibers, which means that he's able to move the rope that quickly.
These fast twitch fibers don't use oxygen, so they can contract a whole lot more quickly. However, they do produce lactic acid.
By training, he's able to make his fast twitch muscle fibers stronger, more efficient, and better able to deal with the lactic acid. With a combination of genetics, technique, and training, this guy has made himself into a world record holder.
It's high-kicking sensation, Chloe Bruce.
Ow.
Hey, sorry, bendy lady. Chloe has certainly mastered the art of flexibility. With nearly 2 million hits under her 4th degree black belt, we caught up with her to find out more.
I'm particularly known for my flexibility and my standing box split. So every kick I can stand and execute on one leg at 180 degrees and hold it there. Originally I started off just kicking waist height, and then it gradually grew and grew and grew. The key things to be stable on one leg is flexibility, strength, and also control. For example, sometimes the exercise may be just standing on one leg, and then with the opposite leg, just writing your name. Everything that just helps build that control in your legs, basically.
So what is the secret to Chloe's flexibility?
What we're seeing here with Chloe is a lot of movement in her hip joint. This is a ball and socket joint, so it allows for a lot more range of motion than most of our other joints do. We all have ball and socket joints in our hips, but most of us cannot even remotely come close to these kind of movements that Chloe's doing. And that's primarily because our muscles are so tight.
The reason Chloe can do this is because she's practiced stretching for years and practiced holding those stretches. This improves the overall length of her muscles, and that actually changes the makeup of her body.
By practicing, Chloe has made her muscles longer, which increases flexibility, but it sure looks painful. Is there anything else going on?
If I tried to stretch like Chloe, there are 2 things that would stop me. First is pain, and the second is an actual contraction signal that's sent by my nerve fiber sensors that really pulls my muscles back together. So what Chloe has done is she's gotten her body used to that contraction signal to the point where she can gradually override it a little bit more every time she stretches.
So where we'd feel pain, Chloe has trained herself to keep bending.
I think the reason I feel so confident on one leg is just due to years of practice. The more you put into something, the more you're going to get out of it.